What's up, everybody? This is that brown bat here for, I don't know, something. So I'm going to build something here. So I hope you have been liking and enjoying the River City Ransom build. And, uh, and I hope you had a Merry Christmas and going into 2022. I hope everything's going good for you. And if it's not, well, I believe it will. If you just give it a chance. So anyway, I'm here now. I've never owned a Switch, but there's a map for Castlevania, the castle, which is pretty much one of the best renditions of the castle that I've ever seen in game form. So I'm want to attempt to try to build my rendition. I know I've already done it like a million times back in 2015, right? But let's turn down the sound effects here. I have a couple ideas. I just want to run something by you, and based on the first floor, first entrance when you go in the long hallway with the windows. There's a couple different ways I'm thinking to do this in side scroller fashion, mind you. There's another way I've thought of in doing it in the interior, but we're very limited on the interior. I wish they did more with that before they shut this thing down. Um, Options. All right, so this is first things first. One of the things I learned with doing something where you can see through a window is you want to make sure that the sky dome has ample lighting. And I'll show you what I'm talking about right here. I'm going to use open windows, or my plan is to use open windows um, instead of having something back. You know, for instance, sometimes I do this for stained glass windows. And I'll usually use the purple, or the, what is it called? Oh, where is it? Depending on the light source, either this one or the disco ball surface. Now, disco ball surface won't always work. But anyway, either that or something else, or bringing windows in from the interior. But we're going to try that too. However, if I leave it open, we want light, or the moonlight. We want the night sky to be able to shine through this. So what I'm doing is I just want to see what direction. All right, see, this is the what is this sky? I forget. Disney Castle sky. All right, so we have the shadows coming this way. So that being said, if I was going to use the sky dome for the build, I would not have the camera facing this way because you wouldn't be able to see the effects of the shadow. More than likely, I would have it facing this way, but we're not going to have daylight. At least not in this particular build. So you know what? I'm just going to keep pushing it. You know what? No, I'm not. I pretty much have an idea of one or the other. Now, if we use Sinister's this one, we would want the sky dome to be, or the camera to be facing this way. However, there's an issue that I have if I'm going to use certain textures on the floor. Like carpet. Now, I can go in the interior and pull out a carpet too. But I don't always want to do that. Alright, what's going to happen is it's going to get so dark you're not going to be able to see what this is. So, in that instance, if I'm going to use a carpet, then I'm going to need to get something from the interior, which I'm going to do anyway for this build. You can't not have anything from the interior. But, let's try... what's that older one? Infinity and Beyond. Now, in this case, we would want the camera to be facing this direction. And I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to use infinity, and it's not going to matter what the sky is because we're not going to be able to see it. For the most part, we're not going to be able to see it. So I want to use this one. This is the one I used to use back in 2.0 a lot. You didn't have the other ones, but since we're just using it for purposes of shadow effects, we're going to use this. So, without further ado, we're going to get our terrain block. We're going to pretty much do the same style, same way that we did for River City Ransom. And no, I know I'm not done with it yet. You're still getting your daily episodes. By the way, I don't know what block we're on. We're probably going into block 11 on the River City Ransom by the time you see this. I have recorded up to 15 or 16. And I haven't played it, or I haven't been building in weeks because, putting up 15-minute episodes, it's just, you get a lot done in a day if you film for like 4 hours, 5 hours or whatnot, and then breaking all that up. That goes a long way for, content. Alright, I gotta find out which direction I'm supposed to be going here. I think it's this way. Nope. Good thing I checked. Wait a minute. This way? Wait a second. I thought I went all the way to the edge. You know what happened? I thought it stopped and it didn't. I'm not going to say the cliche. Well, I guess I'm going to have to say it so you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say my bad because I hate that. But I just said it. When people say that, I don't know, when did that come about? Back in 2001? People started saying, my bad. And you know what? It is habit forming. Because I've said it before. But now we're dealing with a saying that's now almost 22 years old. Alright, so now... Alright, just for measuring purposes, I'm not going to use a road, but it seems how this is what worked. And, River City Ransom for measuring purposes. I'm going to put a road down. Now, if you don't know, the beginning part of Castlevania, you come in and it's some kind of weird cemetery in the forest. Or woods or whatnot. And that cemetery leads to the castle. And there's maps and so forth. What's before the cemetery? Well, a road going up a tall mountain, pretty much, depending on which rendition you're looking at. So this isn't the final build. This is just a test run. So now, Simple Toys, I'm going to do the first version, I guess. We can use Palace Stucco. We can use Fantasy Cottage Stucco. Let's try to use that. That looks kind of dirty. I mean, I used to just use dungeon brick, but the first floor is actually painted. Alright, so this is the entrance. So if we're going to do the castle itself, probably the exterior would be brick. Take your pick. Dunbrook, Fantasy Cottage, or Dungeon, or the other one. I think there's another one. But I'm not doing it 3D style. I am doing it full on full on 2D. Okay, sort of 2.5D. All right, so we're gonna go back 2 blocks worth, and this is going to be the wall, windows/walls. Okay, so what I'm going to do also here is I'm going to go get one of these, and it's going to be like cutaway. Alright, so now we got this mapped out. I'm going to change this tile to either Star-Lord or Plains. I don't think I have Star-Lord installed, so Dusty Crop Hopper will do, at least for now. You know what? Let's get Star-Lords in here. Because the bricks going that direction are going to annoy me. No. Well, I could have. Doesn't matter, right? We only have 3 blocks down. Now the trick is when you use this, don't let the players see the sides. Because it's not that kind it's not that kind of game. Alright, so if you decide to use Dunbrook for the exterior, you can use Dunbrook pieces. And do it like that. But it's not that big of a deal because you ain't going to be seeing all of it. Now, set this. Come on. Alright, so and we're going to go up like that. Again, this is version 1. Hope I'm going up far enough. I bet you I'm not. I can't remember. um... Yeah, I think I am. Build this out. All right, see what I mean? You can see the shadows. To me, that makes a difference on realism. All right, then we're going to make pillars. Now, it's up to you where you want these pillars. I'm going to say maybe for the first one that's butted up against the wall, I have it right there. And then for every other one in the middle. And of course, I'm just doing a short version of this. Because I want to do other variants. I mean, ultimately, you could use this as well. But I'm not... I don't know. To each their own, I guess. Alright, then up here... place these. And then we're going to have some sort of wall. Let's use the short one, maybe. Okay, and because life is funny, because there's drapes in this, we do have to go this way and have that in the middle just like everything else, but that's fine. Yay for symmetry. Alright, this is how I envision drapes using simple toys. And using the red swirly thing that I showed you earlier. If I can locate it again. And then skinny flat pieces. Just butt them up right against here. Now, ultimately, if you want, you could use a path creator and do this. I don't want to do it that way because I think this looks better. When we're done, it looks better. Trust me. Okay, so... uniformity. It's gonna go all the way over here, I think. Like this. Yes, I know. We cut it off here. That's fine. I'm not interested in perfection right at the moment. Only concept. Even though I am worried about perfection. I can't help it. I can't help it. Wooden floors because I cannot fathom stone floors on the top ceiling. Granted, I think people do that, but that's their problem. And the nice thing about this is the camera is not going to be affected by what's up. We'll be able to see it. It'll be like a dollhouse, basically. Alright, Game Maker. And this is what I was telling y'all about. Now, that being said, or what I said earlier, that's kind of important that you do that as the first step. Because if you build, like, for 5 hours... Oh, I need to... You know, any length of time, right? You do a long build and then you realize that, oh no, I can't get the shadows in there because I messed it up, you know, because I can't control the camera, the Sky Dome camera angle for the shadows. Then it's like you want to quit and never play it again. Oops. Now, there's two versions of this. Well, there's three versions I want to try. There's two versions of it that I've experimented with in the past. This was the first version. And why do I feel like I went too high here? I think we went too high. I think we went one block too high. Well, we'll find out. Let's bring our camera in. Switch. Set our parameter or properties. Glow through off. Turn that off. Zoom distance 12-ish. And vertical offset +2. Remember, put this in a spot you always put it, meaning always put it in the same spot, because sometimes when you load it, the camera is invisible, but it's still there. The cursor will highlight it regardless, so if you know where it's at, then you can use it if it disappears. If not, then you're going to be frustrated and following a bunch of squiggly lines after you made a million connections. And we can turn this on, activate it, and again, it's just for test purposes. Okay, so far so good. If I jump, the only thing, I did go higher than what I've done before, so I guess I'll do another version of this, because we can't see. Well, we sort of can. I mean, if we use a really high jumper, we can hit the ceiling. But you can see what looks like the arches coming towards you. Well, if we go out here, see, that's pretty neat. Okay, so now if I were to take carpeting, like I was talking about 15 minutes ago, and probably put you right there. At least where the light shines on it, we can tell. Now, of course, I'm going to be putting, using a replayer, and I'm going to be putting the beast's candles here, because the other ones that we have don't give off a light. I'm not going to do it, but I'm telling you this right now. If I go to Toy Origin and go to Pirates, there's very few toys that we have that give off and emit a light. And these are not one of them. So I do not recommend using these unless you're trying to save space, because these probably save more space than using the beast ones, but you have more options actually inside to bring out. So anyway, that's that. Now let's do well, let us make a doorway that leads to the option 2. So that would be in there. So I think that would be that. Uh-oh, how did I do that? I must have gone out too, like that. And curtains, curtains, curtains. I know for somebody that's not worried about making this a final product, I want to do as much as I can perfectly. I know, I'm a perfectionist. I think somewhere in here we have a blue option too. If you want to go to blue curtains, yeah, right here. But because of the design on it, kind of, the design means a lot to what you're doing, I think. So, but whatever. Um, guess we're gonna have to do that. Oh, yes, I know the perfectionist in me does not want to have two small blocks put together. And then ceiling. Ceiling slash floor. How in the world did I miss that? Okay. How did I miss that over here? How? What? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. The right stuff. He got the right stuff, baby. Oh, shut up. Okay. That was weird. You've got to rock steady. Okay, I know. We're not using these. Oh, wait. I don't know. We're going to put them up here or up here. I don't care. Do both. Get your hearts. Break them all. That's overkill. Yes, I know. But you can't have these on the base. I mean, no. It's just wrong. Hello? Okay. And yes, you could make a door out of that, but I'm not going to right now because I don't want to. Next way, after I spend 1,000,000 years doing this, probably. Where is it? We can do cardboard. Cardboard's not as bad as you think. I will do cardboard, just so you can see that cardboard's not as weird. Cardboard is not just for making schoolhouses. You have no idea what I'm talking about. You're going to have to watch River City Ransom Let's Build #1 when I made the schoolhouse. Alright, so make sure that everything lined up. Alright, so... Got it. 1, 2, 3, let's do 4. And basically what this is going to be is a shorter version of this to see which one's better. I mean, I think I've already established which one's better. The first one's better, but... just so you can see that. You know, looking at it straight on is like, what? It looks like garbage, but... tricks your eyes, I mean, when you're doing it in 2D, because you can't see all the imperfections. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna just put a lot of these in here. And then take them all out when I'm done. I didn't want to take forever finding these. You know what? Why don't we make this blue? Just because. So you can see what the difference is. Uh-oh. Look at that. You run into problem. I guess we can just use 2 pieces. But you can see a seam in there. No you can't. Alright. I just passed it. And then we'll build this up. Get the floor. I guess it's not gonna matter. Alright, put the floor on there. Oh, got a space in there. Oh, that's right. I was using cardboard, wasn't I? How'd this get higher than the other one? Oh. Oh. There. Now that you got all that out, let's go to 2D and oh wait, hold on. See, now that's too far up if you do that. I guess you're gonna have to put them here, even though I say that you can't do that. Blah blah blah. Who cares what I say? Looks fine. All right, but I like the first one better. So Option 2 is no-go. Well, let's look at it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Option 1, option 2, and then we're going to do an option 3. Probably put, well, it's going to be a door. I mean, it's not that bad looking. It is weird with the top. It looks like it doesn't look as natural, probably because we can see. Well, we can see seams. That's always a bad thing. But yeah. All right. So the next one is using the vaulted platforms. Now, alright, I just wanted to make sure I got the right height. And we'll need more floor. Some legs. Fingers crossed we don't have Z fighting. I think we will, but we might not. We won't if we use this. If we use bricks, then you will. But I'm thinking this isn't going to be a go. At least not this way. Why do I say that? Because it looks like you have cloisters behind the windows. So that's a no-go, unless you're doing something like parallax, where it looks like there's another room back there that you can't get into. Do you know where I'm going with that? Yes, I think you do. See what it's going to do? It's going to look like there's another room back here because of that. So we're not going to do it that way. But will the camera go in between and use this as the hallway itself? Let's find out. I don't think it's going to work. think we're gonna have too much of a hassle on our hands. Yeah. We would have to build this out. Oh, a couple. All right, let me get rid of this. Yeah, I don't think this is something we want to do. Yeah, that'll be 4. I hope I was done with that. Alright, see what we did? I know it looks pretty cool, don't it? Yes, it does. However, putting the windows in there, we may have a problem if we're going to use the cylinders. Because. Maybe yes, maybe no. Yeah, this is going to take a little bit more memory to do it this way, I think. Maybe not. I don't have to use those two, or the rib pieces there. I don't have to use these. See how you can see between them? We don't have to use these. We can use standard squares. Thing is, using the oops, I wasn't paying attention. Well, I think option 3. What are we going to use for curtains? Yeah, I think that just makes it look a little bit better having the having that there. So yeah, we just need something to do with curtains, and I'm gonna do one to see if it works, because I don't want to do it for the for the entire thing right now. Come on. Alright, I don't need that no more. I'm thinking now if I go up one more, it's not going to matter, because it's going to go right through the arch. But what if that serves... Oh, look at that. That serves as window frame. Alright, that did not take care of the window, or the curtain. But, what if? Alright. Can we go this way? And Be like a door. Coming down. Yeah, this is going to be the most work, but the best always takes the most work, doesn't it? And it is quite possible. It is possible that we can get away with using the replayers to do all this. Alright, you are not funny. You can go however much you want out. I'm going to try this much. Then definitely you got to put one up on top. And curtains go on the outside, so well, that didn't help. Oh yeah, it did.
Isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
Let's try this. Well, maybe we'll put that in the middle. We're sure not going to have that offset on an offset. I hope you know what I mean by offset of an offset. This is already offset in between. Actually, no, it's not. That's right, because we merged those. Well, anyway, it's in between the arch blocks, so to have it just won't be. It'll look dumb. So let's try. Then we'll have to do something else with the lights. didn't you theme them all? This is the trick. You have to go back through, otherwise they'll disappear. Well, it's better than nothing. Alright, now I gotta get rid of this. One of the things we also do... I forget which one it is. This one? We got Dunbrook trees out there. I just can't remember. Oh, it's definitely not this one. This one. It's probably too close. It's probably so close it's poking through the... Yeah, it's poking through... It's poking through the castle windows. Just put it back here. I just want to see something, you know, testing out the background here. We have one more test. And I have an idea, have a feeling that it's not going to work. Oh, you can't have... Yeah. I got to do something with the ground. I don't know why that just happened. Some kind of grass. I guess we only have one grass. We only have one grass. Now, of course, I'd probably have it split up, and I'd use, like, if it's gonna be fall, I'd use Felucia. If it's gonna be winter, I'd use the terrain blocks. I wouldn't use the simple toys for this. But I'm just doing this in a pinch right now to give me a glimpse of... Oops. Give me a glimpse of perfection. It's okay. It's very yuck. No. I mean, I guess I could bring those pillars down. You know what I mean? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Like this. did you do that? I guess that looks better. Yeah, so that's what I'll do is I'll just... Yeah, so let's do it. Let's do it. Imagine how good it would be if anything went inside anything and everything every time without having to pull a trick. I wonder... Can we go inside like this? And the answer is no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Tootie. Tootie? Tootie from Facts of Life. Take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. The facts of life. Oh my goodness. Well, it certainly is regal, I'll tell you that. It doesn't have the tattered rags that we wanted. It definitely looks better than number 2. Number 2 is number 2. That's all I'm going to say about that. Number 1, actually, as long as you don't jump up, it's not that bad. I mean, number 1 actually looks like some sort of pixel art type game, or like I tried to use Legos to make something. So number 1's good. Number 2 is just number 2. That's all I'm going to say about number 2. Number 3 looks like I just walked into a king's castle, or, you know, I'm going into a ceremony or something. Which, okay, that's... I will... I'll give you that. Okay, so where the world never seems to be living up to your dreams, suddenly you're finding out the facts of life is all about you. No, I did not watch that. I mean, back like 30 years ago I did, but I haven't watched it. Okay. Destination. New interior. I don't want to use symbols or punctuation. Doesn't mean anything. Door didn't open. I heard it. What does that mean? It's broken? Did we break it? Whatever. If you've never seen this before, I'm going to tell you, yes, you can put helms in here, but the grid is different. They don't snap the way that it can't be used the same way as the interior. So if you're like, oh, let's build houses like that, doesn't work. Already tried it. Do you understand me? Alright, windows. Yeah, here's the carpet I was telling you about. Well, this one in particular. You can line that up on end. It's one of the few things that works without having any issues. Carpets. Now these don't go right on the ground, which is dumb. Dumbo Circus. Wasn't there... There's a pole. Alright, so anyway... You can do this outside. You can get stuck in the middle, but... I mean, I think you can get stuck in between those, but for all intents and purposes, for what we're doing, it won't matter, because if we do it this way, then that'll be stupid to do it like that. What was I going to say? What was I trying to say? If we do it this way, we won't be able to go back here anyway, because I'd have it blocked off. But I'm not liking the way that looks. Yeah, they're definitely not long enough for that. Definitely not. Alright, so where are the... I thought there was a pillar. I don't think it's under wall hangings, but I thought there was a pillar standalone that had carpet hanging, or carpet. It had, no, we can't use Hail Hydra. Don't even think it. How about these? Are these stackable? I doubt it. But I thought there was a pillar. Yeah, where are the pillars, by the way? let's try that. Try putting that there. What does that look like? T-Rash. Hey man, can you say T-Rash? It looks like T-Rash. But nope. Nope. Not big enough. Not tall enough. Sorry, Charlie. What a waste of water. What? I don't know. At least we got some candelabras out of it. And I'd put something like, I put these like here. Or I might put them in the foreground, you know, so you like parallax and you walk behind it and stuff. But not there because blue is junk. Well, the blue one is junk. So this is the best I can do. Either that or don't put any curtains in there at all. Or we can make the windows up higher. But anyway, you know what I mean. You know you don't, because I'm very poor at relaying this message. Oh no! Making them up higher, I would put optional. I would put blocks in between here. I'll show you in a second. I want to show you these. Now these will affix to that if you're going to go the option of not using this. If you're going to go the option of non-Asgard, then these will go right on the cylinder part. Well, actually, you'd have to use a replayer because this won't connect to anything. But anyway, let me know what I want you to tell me. I'm just going to put the... let me show you what I'm talking about over here. I'm going to set these here. I want you to tell me if you like this version or if you like the one at the far end. I don't think anybody in their right mind is going to like this version. And it has nothing to do with the color blue. It has to do with how short the wall is. Actually, I might be able to fix that. Oh, that's right. It was cardboard. Apparently I already had that one. Well, that makes it a little bit better, I do have to say. But I still like this way better. Well, that's right. Got rid of my customs when I went in the interior. Game maker, replayer. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Get rid of that. Did I get them all? I think I missed this one. And then get rid of all these pirates ones. At least in this part. I will turn the lights off and I will show you what I was talking about earlier. In case you don't know about luminescence or radiance and whatever else you. Oh no! Stop. I need to record on this one. Clear. Record. Now. In. Get all these. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. In. And in. Stop. And will these play over that? Yes. Now, if I cut the lights off, you're going to be able to see a glow. Well, let's go to... Maybe you can't really tell there. Let's try this. It glows. So it's sort of like that, see, look at this. No glow. Glow, see? Sort of like that, oh, what's it called? The thing in the toy box. I can't remember where it's from, but there's a light in there that a spotlight, I think. Something like that. But see how much difference it is? And I think these... No, those don't work. But it only is good if you are going to have a dark room where you can find your way around. It really lights up things in a good sort of way. But doing it like this, it doesn't matter. Except for the fact is, those look like children's toys, and these looks like collectibles or something. So, that all being said, I think we're done here. Those are the options. I like this. Let me know what you think in the comments below. This is too short. I don't like that. I will never make it like this again unless it's on accident. And this is cool. This looks more like the Queen's Palace. It does. It looks like something out of like when you go in what's that game with the Assassin's Creed? More like Buckingham Palace or something like that. Anyway, let me know. Maybe you have an idea for better curtains for the big window. Let me know in the comments. Oh. And I almost forgot to show you what I was talking about. Oh man, why did I do that? When I said to block that off. Or making the windows shorter or taller, or however I put it, this is what I was talking about. Making it like that. And of course, the base, you would probably make it brick or something. I have no idea how I managed that, but I did. Again, different things you can do if you want. And as you can see, it does make a difference on the texture. Big difference. This looks a little bit better, not trying to fake the curtains. And using the feather texture makes it look more like curtains than the swirly ones. So, hey, who would have thunk? So, remember, always behave. God bless, and keep on building.
Yeah.